Okay. These UFOs taking planes out down here on the field. Very mysterious, and the FAA will not investigate. So, I don't know. Okay, this is the crash site here. Okay, so we're trying to get all of the pieces. What type of plane is this?
Trainer.
A high wing trainer that lost signal and went down. So as a project, Batman has gifted the remains to me. So we're going to see if we can resurrect her. Okay, there's just one piece that I need. We're going to walk down to the crash site and see if we can find that piece that went across there. So so we'll see. Of course, I'm going to have to recode her. So I don't know what color she's going to look like afterward, but we'll see if we can get her back in the air. The plane that I repaired, that I put in the ground a while back. I just checked it out, checked the ailerons and all of that. So it seems pretty decent. Yeah, I've flown it before, but not since the crash. So I'm just going to kind of start it up, see how the engine sounds, try to get it tuned up. Let's see if we can get her in the air. Okay, well, we got her in the air. She flies nicely. You may have seen her pass by a couple times. She's nice and trimmed out, so that's not an issue anymore. I didn't see these things hanging out here. But what did happen, if I caught that on film, is she dead sticked. The nipple, or whatever, came off of the exhaust. So that's why she dead sticked. Because this broke out of there. And this is an older engine. It's probably time to change that out anyway. But yeah, bummer. But at least I didn't bring her down hard. I was in a good place when she did dead stick, so I just did an about face and brought her down. So of course now I have to order a new muffler. But anyway, there you go. A successful maiden in my book. All right. Okay, here is another bird I've been looking forward to getting to the air. This will be a maiden. This is a revolver, and this is a relatively fast bird, from what I understand. I put my expo on it, and I did dumb it down a bit because this is my first time flying it, and I mean, it is really an aerobatic plane. All right, sounds good. Let's see if we can get her in the air.
This episode of Die Hard at the Field brought to you by the makers of epoxy, because RC pilots need to stick together.
Hey, this is Die Hard at the Field, and back again next day with Plan B for the revolver. And you remember the revolver. So what the problem was, I noticed there were a lot of air bubbles, which I didn't notice before. There were a lot of air bubbles coming through, and when I got home, I took the tank apart, and there was a rupture in the fuel line inside the tank. So swap that out. No more air bubbles. She sounds good, and let's get her up in the air. But today, the time to mating a bird is really when nobody else is at the field to distract you, and so forth, or heckles. So this is a nice bird. I think this is going to be one of my favorite birds. I bought it off one of the guys at the field. Actually, I bought quite a few planes. Of course, the warranty is out, so you know, the other issues I'm having with the tank and the fuel leaks and all of that, that's on me to fix now. But anyway, let's see if we can get some of this flight. All right, she is a lovely plane, man, but she is really, really fast. And I already have a tendency to come in kind of hot, but this bird, man, I got to get used to it. When I throttle down, because it is a 3D plane, she gets real floaty, which I don't like. You know, I'm not flying a helicopter, so I just have to get used to that. Because too, if it's windy, I gotta maintain some speed so I don't stall out, and it feels like it's going to stall out because she's so she starts floating after a while. But I'll get better with time. It was a good flight, pretty good flight. But again, she is really, really fast, and if you're not paying attention, she can get away from you. You know, I did a loop, a couple of loops. First loop, I was like, she was so fast in the loop. I said, did I do a loop? Is she upside down? You know, I said, okay. And I remembered that she's got stripes under her wings, so it's okay. I'm looking at the bottom of the plane, not the top of the plane. So she is so fast, if you're not paying attention, it is very easy to get disoriented, especially if you're doing something crazy.
This episode of Die Hard at the Field also brought to you by Sync Rate Repair. At Sync Rate Repair, we'll get you back in the air. But if we can't fix it, it's broke. Visit us online at syncraterepair.com.
This is the bird Batman put in the ground a few days ago. Of course, thanks to our friends over at Sync Rate, we got her back up and running. And this time, we probably won't lose signal because we have a Wakira, a Devo 7 receiver.
Enter coupon code UFO for 25% off all parts and labor. Shipping and handling charges may apply.